Hey, Corinne.
G'day.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Not too bad. Bit nervous?
Me too. Oh, that's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah. Action. I'll go first.
Yeah, go for it. Pick it up. What do we got?
When did you start thinking about life after cricket? I think when when I started thinking about retirement from cricket, which is probably too late for everyone who's listening.
Sometimes it can, yeah.
Maybe about 5 or so years into my professional cricket career. I was going to uni part-time and I just founded a non-profit called Batting for Change. That got me meeting a wider range of people and thinking, what might my career look like after cricket?
I thought about it the whole time I was playing, mainly because I didn't get paid enough to play, so I had to think about how else I was going to make a living. How about yourself?
I was thinking about it before I started playing because it took me a while to crack into it.
How did the transition program help you when you left the game?
So the transition program for me gave me some options.
I don't think there's one person or one cricketer I've come across who was transitioning who hasn't said, I wish I'd cashed in on those air grants whilst I could.
100%.
Can't I wait until after cricket to figure out what's next?
Kat, if you want, you don't need to necessarily rush into something to do something right here, right now. It's up to each individual.
You can, but it'll make things harder because everything, I think, comes at once.
For most people, you don't necessarily get to choose when your cricket career finishes. For me personally, I felt like having some things on the side was really good.
Won't doing something else affect my performance?
I think that having something different from a mental perspective is really important. So you need to have that time to switch off from cricket. You can't go flat out.
It was actually a great balance because it made me feel like there are different parts to who I am. And sometimes if cricket's not going so well, I can tap more into those other ones while trying to get my form back at the same time.
Key word, balance. Cricket's a horrible sport. You have more bad days than good days. So if you can balance that up with other things in your life and put some time into those energies, I don't think it will affect your performance.
For me, it allowed me to explore something else in another part of myself and detach me from, whether I got a duck that day or it was mostly ducks actually, but no, there was a couple of good days in between.
What if I don't see uni as my pathway?
There's plenty of other pathways.
I don't think this is a cricket-specific thing in any way. Uni's not for everybody.
In fact, not everyone should be going to uni because there are so many other careers out there that we really need.
I think for me, I'm a practical learner, so study never really grabbed me so much.
I think the biggest thing when it comes to a pathway, and it doesn't give you qualifications, but networking is your friend.
The ACA is really good at putting players in touch with past players who are in, trades or whatever.
The cricket network is huge, so make sure you be nice to everyone and
Don't sledge too hard.
yes.
How do I find out what I like when I'm so busy playing?
I think once you feel the benefits of what you're doing, you'll find time. I think if you're doing things you want to do, there's always time in a schedule.
Most of us have a feeling what we like just by trying things out. The dream in life is to find something that you really love doing and can also get paid to do.
To find out what you like, it doesn't mean you have to work in it either. You can talk to people who already work there, you can read about it, you can try those particular skills in a different way.
I think using those networks that you've already got and programs to allow you to go out and do those paid partnerships or whatever it might be and just, try different things.
What does the future hold for you? Oh, goodness.
Well, I guess we never know, but one big thing is being a dad. So I recently started this organisation called Dad Fit. And it's about getting dads together in the local community and talk about dad life.
The future, I try not to look too far. The only thing I look at is if there's a chance I can retire before 65. That'd be pretty cool.
It's an exciting time for me coming off cricket and being able to try a whole bunch of different stuff, so we'll see.
Currently work Cedar Group, who's an RTO education provider with students, either bridge them to university into their pathway. So there's plenty around education, coaching, I think, ahead of me.
I want to find a job that I find as much meaning and purpose in as I did as a cricketer, and I think I'm on the way there. And I just want to find balance. I think sometimes as an athlete you can create a life where it's all about you and what you're doing and nutrition, everything. So I'm looking forward to exploring everything else out there.
Currently working as a clinical dietitian in a leadership role at one of the Melbourne hospitals. So yeah, I guess continuing to move up within that industry.
This is the longest I've spent next to a dietitian through my career.
In your whole career.
In my whole career.